Peace, love, and blessings. This is the Sacred Empress Alitas, your melanated Mayan mystic with the Mayan Moon Energy for today, March 6, 2024. We are talking about the Mayan Moon calendar, better known as the token. It is the count of days. It is 260 days, 20 signs, 13 tones, or spirit energy. This equals to us having 260 days gestation as human beings, 20 fingers and toes, and 13 joints. The Mayan calendar is divination, prophecy, and it gives direction. So we always start with the year bearer for the focus of the year. We have the white overtone wizard. The white sign lets us know that it's about refinement, it's about adjusting, it's about organizing, it's about detoxing. The white wizard lets us know that this is all about enchanting or the enchant. What are we saying to ourselves over and over again? It's also about receptivity. We need to be receptive sometimes, allowing things to come to us and not necessarily going after things. But the question you also have to ask is, what are we receptive to? What are you willing to allow? And what have you been receptive to that you need to not be as receptive to? The white wizard also, as you can see, has the eyes closed. We have faith, we have trust in ourselves, and we go to self first. The overtone tone of radiance or spirit energy of radiance is all about empowering ourselves, commanding our reality, our environment, giving ourselves authority over ourselves, and also being radiant. So when we are empowered, when we command our reality, we are radiant. We have a light or a heat emitting from us where everybody can catch our vibe. We are currently in a transformation cycle. The transformation cycle is a 52-day period that teaches us about how to make and deal with changes. We can literally change form. We can experience a metamorphosis. We can change a cycle where our outer reality is equal to our highest self-concept. The transformation cycle is the most intense of all 5 cycles, where 40 of the 52 days are portal days. We are moving in tune with the earth and the seasons, and so this year the transformation cycle will end right around the spring equinox, and it will officially end on the lunar eclipse. Then we'll move into the ripen cycle, which is 52 days of harvest, where we're literally going to be sprouting our flowers just as plants are pushing through the earth, getting that world view and life from the sun. So I think it's cool that we are moving in tune with everything around us. We are currently in a galactic moon of integrity. Integrity is the state of being whole and undivided. How would you feel being whole and undivided? We always talk about our trauma. We always talk about us being separate from other people, separate from ourselves. But let's just take a moment and think about how it would feel if we were whole and undivided. Now, 5 attributes of integrity are honesty, accountability, reliability, transparency, and ethics. So we ask ourselves, what would that integrity look like? Then we will go further and say, what would that integrity feel like being whole and undivided? And being whole and undivided, what will we be in harmony with? And last but not least, how we live in that environment, in that vibration. The galactic moon of integrity lasts until March 6th, so this is the last day of the moon of integrity. Then we'll be moving into the spirit energy of intention. We are currently in the 13-day cycle of power of the blue monkey wave spell. The blue monkey wave spell is going to last until March 12th, where we tap into the idea of play, illusion, and magic. So the first thing we need to understand is that we need to not be so serious about life. If we take it so seriously, we're not going to be able to make any changes. The blue monkey wave spell is also important because it allows us to break illusions. So we will have opportunities where illusions pop up. We're going to have the choice to tap into those illusions and let them stagnate us, or tap into those illusions and break them and become ourselves 100%. And the best thing about it is we create magic in our lives by being ourselves 100%. Now, when we're in the Blue Monkey Way spell, we're in a time capsule of process. We formulate. So as we take different information in and we're processing it, it allows us to create or devise methodically a strategy or a proposal. So formulating is things are becoming solid in our mind, and then we're able to use those solid thought forms and do something important in our day-to-day life. We are in the last days of the core days. We're in the core of the calendar. As you can see on the calendar, there's a column right in the middle, the lavender, and that is the core of the calendar. And when we are in core days, we are in our inner core as well. As above, so below. So it gives us a really important opportunity to get really inside deep, to have a bird's eye internal look at ourselves as we prepare for deep transformation. We are in the energy today of the red resonant earth. Happy Mayan birthday to my mom, as she has a heavenly birthday. And let's go ahead and get started. The red sign lets us know that it's all about initiation. This is where we start and begin things. The red earth is all about navigation, navigation, navigation. You must have a plan. If anything in your life is to succeed, you have to plan it out. As they say, if you are not planning, then you are, by failing to plan, you are planning to fail. So it's important when the red earth shows up that we have a plan, and knowing that with a plan we're going to evolve as we walk the path of our plans, and then we're going to gain synchronicity outside of ourselves that let us know exactly where we are in terms of that plan. When we have that red resonant earth, we're in the matrix. We are in the energy of self-regulation, and we talk about regulation a lot, and that is where you're able basically to govern yourself, and especially in the area of emotions and responses. Some famous or well-known red resonant earths are Tom Poston, Waylon Jennings, Steve Martin, Dana Carvey, Marcus Allen, and The Rock. We are in the resonant spirit energy of attunement. This energy is important because today in the present is the magic. This is where we can make vital, important changes in the moment. The resonant tone of attunement is all about being one. It's about frequency. What do you focus your intent on? What do you need to be specific about in your life? What inspires you? What makes you happy? What pumps you up? Being you 100% with no one else's influence. And moving in that awareness of self will bring you into balance. That will set off a resonance that makes things move in your life. Literally, things will move. Today, we are focused on the heart chakra. There's no two chakras today, there is only one. We focus today on unconditional love, radical acceptance, and radical forgiveness. To tap into this chakra, we can utilize lilac, violet, elemi, and rose. The crystals that we can use to tap in are jade, rose quartz, malachite, and peridot. Today is Wednesday. Wednesdays are Mercury days. Today we set intentions and rituals in regards to communication, mind, and messages. Today we are in a winding crescent moon. Again, we are moving from Capricorn into Aquarius because the moon is void, of course. So we spent some days long-term planning. We spent some days thinking about how we want to be recognized and what things we want to achieve. And then we're moving into Aquarius where we're moving into the future. We're thinking about other people. We want to follow our own rule. And this is the energy that we're going to be moving into in regards of the moon. We are in a waning crescent moon. We're in a state of rest. We are in a state of dormancy as we have a couple of days more to release things that we no longer need in anticipation and of space for the new moon that's incoming on the 10th. When the moon is void, of course, we do not want to start anything new. We want to work on completion, work on the inner self, work on meditation, work on cleaning. This is the best time to do readings. This is the core days just with the moon, and we experience this every 2 to 3 days. Some ways that you can tap into this Mayan Moon energy is on Mayan Moon Mondays. This is something I offer via Zoom. Every single Monday, we do a breakdown of the week according to the token, the sacred Mayan calendar, and Grandma Moon. You get a whole week's worth of breakdown. Definitely something you want to tap into. And also, one of the things I have going on is the Mayan birth reading. As you can see, the calendar, and every day I talk about well-known people who are certain signs. Do you want to know where you fit in with the Mayan calendar? Do you know whether are an initiator, a refiner, a transformer, or one who harvests well? Do you know what your superpowers are? Tapping into those energies by finding out about yourself through a Mayan birth reading. Get yours today. I am the Sacred Empress Alitash, your melanated Mayan mystic. Thank you so much for listening today. If you like this video and the content, hopefully you've listened to the end. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. It depends on where you are seeing this content, but please interact. Tell me how you like it, what you would like to know. In addition to this, these are the places you can find me. This is my online shop on the bottom. Thank you so much for your time. Peace, love, and blessings. This is the Sacred Empress Alitash. I'm out.